So think about this. If morals were not given to us by God, then the rules we have as a society would be subjective.
Which clearly they are. Different cultures have different rules, and the Bible clearly has different rules than the culture you live in. We don't destroy cities that fail to worship Yahweh. We don't stone our rebellious children to death, and we don't execute Sabbath violators. The morality of the Bible has been superseded by Enlightenment principles of pluralism and religious freedom in modern societies, including yours, I presume. And believing in God wouldn't make your morals any less subjective, by the way, because believing in God and which God you choose to believe in, well, those things are subjective as well.
Meaning, what's wrong for me may not be wrong for other people, and we could then respectfully disagree. But this moral argument suggests that there are things that we can't respectfully disagree with. Like, we can't respectfully disagree with Hitler.
Right, we don't respectfully disagree with mass murder, we forbid it. Just as by our modern moral standards, we would forbid Moses from committing genocide against the Midianites. But again, God doesn't add anything to the moral argument. Belief in God is entirely subjective. You might as well say that the flying spaghetti monster told you to do this and that and the other thing, and those rules are absolute because the flying spaghetti monster said them. People will laugh at you because there is no flying spaghetti monster. That's your own subjective delusion. So you can imagine that there is a space fairy who gives you moral laws, but that's still just your imagination, no matter how awesome you think it might be if that was really true.
What he did was morally wrong.
According to your moral standards, absolutely. And also according to the moral standards of most of the modern world. But probably not according to the moral standards of the Bible, where annihilating your perceived enemies down to the last child was often a desirable program. And you might want to chew a bit on the fact that Nazi Germany was about 98% Christian. And to think all those Christian people believing in God's universal moral code allowed that to happen. I don't know, I'd have to say God's universal moral code, not so great.